Hi, my name's Annette Craig, and I'm the Executive Director and founder of With Hope, the Amber Craig Memorial Foundation. I want to say a huge thank you to the Skullduggers for partnering with us today to help prevent suicide. With Hope Foundation provides educational presentations on suicide prevention in schools and throughout the community. We additionally provide support services, resources, and crisis interventions for individuals who are struggling. We also provide support services and resources for individuals and families who have lost a loved one to suicide. Now, more than ever, as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, we've seen a tremendous increase in the need for mental health support services and resources for our teens. Thanks to your ticket purchase, you will help us to continue our life-saving work. If you'd like to find out more about us, please visit our website, withhopefoundation.org. From all of us at With Hope Foundation, we want to thank you for your support. We hope that you enjoy the Shanty Soiree live concert today. Thank you so much for making a difference in the lives of our teens.
Suicide is the second leading cause of death for 10 to 34-year-olds.
25% of 18 to 24-year-olds reported seriously considering suicide amid the pandemic.
But suicide can often be prevented through education and awareness.
With Hope, the Amber Craig Memorial Foundation is a nonprofit organization dedicated to suicide prevention through improving mental health support services and education.
They provide support groups and presentations for middle school and high schools, as well as for parents and communities.
The pandemic has had a very negative impact on With Hope's ability to raise funds for their efforts.
And we pirates won't stand for that.
Join us on Saturday, March 13th at 10 a.m. for a Shanty Soiree, featuring us, the world-famous Skullduggers.
For over a decade, we've been performing traditional pirate music all over the globe.
And with your kind donation, we will bring you over an hour of songs that you can enjoy in the safety of your home with your loved ones.
100% of the profits from our concert will go to With Hope.
Thank you for celebrating with us and helping With Hope to continue their amazing work in these difficult times.
Ahoy there! Nails here from the world-famous Skullduggers Pirate Band. On behalf of my crewmates, we'd like to thank the With Hope Foundation for having us here today. And just know that your kind donation is being used to spread awareness about teenage suicide in these dark times. Now we're here to sing some shanties, right? So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Let's heave away, mates! 2, 3...
Come get your duds in order, cause we're bound to sail tomorrow. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. Come get your duds in order, cause we're bound to cross the water. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Sometimes we're bound for Liverpool, sometimes we're bound for France. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. And now we're bound for New York town to give the girls a dance. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. I wrote my love a letter, but I forgot to send it. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. chuds in order, 'cause I'm bound to sail tomorrow. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. Come get your lads in order, 'cause I'm bound to cross the water. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. I love a letter, I was on the Jenny Lind. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. I wrote my love a letter, but I forgot to send it. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away.
My darling, now won't you be my sweet? I'll give you rum and brandy, it's something good to eat. And it's a way, Sandy, my dear Annie. All you New York girls can dance the polka.
I took it to the jeweler, I did not mind expense. I bought a golden earrings and it cost me 15 cents.
Away, Sandy, my dear Annie. All you New York girls can dance the polka. she's a proper Jew-ba-Jew. Give her a sheet and let her rip, the boys are pulling through. You want to see us rally, the winds are blowing free, on a passage from the Dogger Bank to Great Grimsby.
Captain, he's a shaggaroos, he loves a pint of ale. The second bloke is a rogue of note, he's been in every jail. The third mate, he's a bushman, comes from the African Isle. And take a look at our old cook, it drives the bugger wild.
Watch out, Twigger, she's a proper Jew-ba-Jew. Give her a sheet and let her in, the boys are pulling through. You want to see us rally, the winds are blowing free, on a passage from the Dogger Bank to Great Grimsby.
Twigger, as down the street she came, high heels and painted toes, Jenny is on her game. Jenny's one of them flash girls, can she cut a shine? She does the double shuffle on the Knickerbocker line.
Watch out, Twigger, she's a proper Jew-ba-Jew. Give her a sheet and let her in, the boys are pulling through. You want to see us rally, the winds are blowing free, on a passage from the Dogger Bank to Great Grimsby. We get right drunk and on the floor, we have a jubilee. We get right drunk and full of beer and throws right out the door. And when our rent has been all spent, we go to see for more. Watch out, Twigger, she's a proper Jew-ba-Jew. Give her a sheet and let her rip, the boys are pulling through. You want to see us rally, the winds are blowing free, on a passage from the Dogger Bank to Great Grimsby. Watch out, Twigger, she's a proper Jew-ba-Jew. Give her a sheet and let her rip, the boys are pulling through. You want to see us rally, the winds are blowing free, on a passage from the Dogger Bank to Great Grimsby.
No one can spin a tale quite like our bassist, Bosun Bob. Many a late-night tavern crowd have been regaled by his magnificent chronicles about his years as a bosun aboard countless vessels of varying legality. But none of those stories delight the masses quite like the time he once pined for the unrequited love of a certain captain's daughter. Here's Bosun Bob with Sally Brown.
Sally Brown, the captain's daughter,
Way-ho, roll and go.
she drinks rum just like it's water.
Spend my money on Sally Brown.
Sally lived on the old plantation.
Way-ho, roll and go.
She's the daughter of the Wahoo Station.
Spend my money on Sally Brown.
Sally's teeth are white and burly.
Way-ho, roll and go.
Her eyes are black and her hair is curly.
Spend my money on Sally Brown.
7 long years I courted Sally.
Way-ho, roll and go.
Dilly-dally.
Spend my money on Sally Brown.
Sally, what's the matter?
Way-ho, roll and go.
I love her so, but I can't get at her.
Spend my money on Sally Brown.
The sweetest flower in the valley.
Way-ho, roll and go.
My tobacco chewing Sally.
Spend my money on Sally Brown.
captain's daughter.
Way-ho, rolling blue.
She drinks rum just like it's water.
What'd you spend your money on?
Spend my money on Sally Brown.
And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I've been a wild rover for many a year, and I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. But now I've returned with gold in great store, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I went to a pub that I used to frequent, and I told the landlady my money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such a custom as yours I could have any day, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I pulled from my pocket 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said, I've got whiskey and wines are the best, and I told her the words that I said were in jest, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I'll return to me parents, confess what I've done, and I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And if they forgive me as oft times before, I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Fleet of whalers sailing from Dundee, well manned the British sailors and worked out on the sea. And the Western Ocean Passage, none with them can compare, with a braver ship to make the trip, a leader I declare. Oh, the wind is on a quarter, engine working free. There's not another whaler that sails out of Dundee.
Dundee. And beat the old Ballina, she needs no trial run, and she challenges all both great and small from Dundee to St. John. On a Tuesday, 3 days out of Dundee, though it knocked off her quarter boat and a couple of men you saw. It battered at her bulwarks, her stanchions and her rails, and it left the old Paulina boys a frothing in the gale. Oh, the wind is on a quarter, engine working free. There's not another whaler that sails out of Dundee. And beat the old Paulina, she needs no trial run, and she challenged all both great and small from Dundee to St. John. Old Jack cut his canvas and nearly raised his team. Captain Jack with every boy came pounding through the stream. The noble Terranova, her boilers nearly burst, had still there at the waiting round. Paulina got their berth. Oh, the wind is on a quarter, engine working free. There's not another whaler that sails out of Dundee. And beat the old Ballina, she needs no trial run, and she challenged all both great and small from Dundee to St. John. On a quarter, engine working free. There's not another whaler that sails out from Dundee. The old Ballina, she needs no trial run, and she challenged all both great and small from Dundee to St. John.
But now the season's over, the ship's half full of oil. We'll point the boom for homeward bound, and to our native soil.
To our native soil.
When we have landed, boys, where the rum is flowing cheap.
Flowing cheap.
Flowing cheap.
Flowing cheap.
We'll drink success the skipper's health for bringing us over the deep.
Oh, the wind is on a quarter, engine working free. There's not another whaler that sails out of Dundee. And the old Ballina, she needs no trial run, and she challenged all the great and small from Dundee to St. John. And she challenged all the great and small from Dundee to St. John.
The only thing better than a ghost story is an Irish ghost story. So I'm going to sing you one of my favourites, Molly Malone. Now, there's much speculation about just who Molly Malone may have been, but the Dublin Millennium Commission endorses the theory that it was a Molly Malone that died June 13th, 1699. So if you wake up tonight to the sound of a wheelbarrow and the smell of fish, you might just have a case of the Mollies.
And Dublin's fair city, where girls are so pretty, 'tis there that I first met sweet Molly Malone. She rode a wheelbarrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger, well that was no wonder. Her mother and her father, they was fishmongers too. She rode her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, She died of the fever, and nothing could save her. And that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. Now her ghost rides the barrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. This these pay ladies and me friends. I think that I can kill it all to be with them again. Before the young ones move away, the old ones will be gone. Before any heart can realize I've been away too long. And it's home, boys, home. Home I'd like to be, home for a while in the home country, where the oak and the ash and the bonny rolling tree, they're all a growing greener in the home country.
Send her out to work, put jewels into her pockets and gold into her purse. And if I had a boy child, his jacket will be blue, and he'll climb up the rigging like his daddy used to do.
And it's home, boys, home. Home I'd like to be, home for a while in the home country, where the oak and the ash and the bonny rolling tree, they're all a growing greener in the home country.
Daughter, I'd say hold your foolish tongue. You're better free and single, and you're happy when you're young. Stay away from sailors, they'll break your heart in two. They'll leave you for the open sea like Daddy used to do. And it's home, boys, home. Home I'd like to be, home for a while in the home country, where the oak and the ash and the bonny growing tree, they're all growing greener in the home country. And it's home, boys, home. Home I'd like to be, home for a while in the home country, where the oak and the ash and the bonny growing tree, they're all growing greener in the home country.
Straight she's bound, the cake is all garnished with bonny lasses round. The captain gives the order to sail the ocean wide, where the sun that never sets me lad, no darkness dims the sky.
And it's cheer up, me lad, let your hearts never fail, for the bonny ship the Diamond goes a fishing away.
On the quay at Aberdeen, the lasses stand around. Shawls are pulled around them, and tears are streaming down. Don't you cry, me bonny lass, or you'll be left behind. For the rose will bloom on green as ice before we change our mind.
And it's cheer up, my lad, let your hearts never fail. The bonny ship, the diamond, goes a fishing for the whale.
When the tavern boys can hang with a ship that's full of oil and lads and money to our name. We'll make the cradles for the rock and the blankets for the town. When every lass in Aberdeen says, welcome home, my dear.
And it's cheer up, my lad, let your hearts never fail. The bonny ship, the diamond, goes a fishing for the whale. The whale, the whale.
A ship, me lad, from Davis Street she's bound. The kit is all garnished with bonny lasses round. The captain gives the order to sail the ocean wide. With the sun that never sets, me lads, no darkness fills the sky.
And it's cheer up, my lad, let your hearts never fail. The bonny ship, the diamond, goes a fishing for the whale. In Aberdeen says, rock along, me dear. And it's cheer up, my lad, let your hearts never fail. The bonny ship, the diamond, goes a fishing for the whale. And it's cheer up, my lad, let your hearts never fail. The bonny ship, the diamond, goes a fishing for the whale. The whale, the whale.
Tap doesn't say much. He lets the accordion do most of the talking. But he does have a soft spot for certain tunes, and this one's no exception. Most people know the story of the Golden Vanity. But you see, Tap was actually there. And as he recalls it, the ship was actually called the Golden Manatee. Of course, Tap's been known to believe all sorts of weird things. So who knows?
Ship, it sails upon the sea, and the name of the ship is the Golden Manatee. She feared she'd be taken by the Spanish Galilee. As she sailed upon the lowland, low and low, sailed upon the lowland sea. Well, up stepped the cabin boy, age of 12 and 3, and he says to the captain, what will you get to me if I swim alongside the Spanish Galilee? And sink her in the lowland, low and low, sink her in the lowland sea. He said, I will give you silver and I will give you gold in the hand of my daughter if you will be so bold to swim alongside the Spanish Galilee. And sink her in the lowland, low and low, sink her in the lowland sea. So the boy made ready and overboard dove he, and he swam alongside the Spanish Galilee, and with his drilling tool he bored holes through. And he sank her in the lowland, lowland, low. He sank her in the lowland sea. Then the boy turned round and swam back did he, and he called for the captain to haul him from the sea. But the captain did not heed, his daughter hated me. And he left him in the lowland, lowland, low. He left him in the lowland sea. So the boy turned round and swam to the port side, and up to his crewmates so bitterly he cried, "Won't you please haul me up? I'm drifting with the tide. And I'll sink beneath the lowland, lowland, low. I'll sink beneath the lowland sea." So the crew hauled him up, but on the deck he died, and they stitched him in a hammock, and then so softly cried, they threw him overboard to drift among the tide. And he sank beneath the lowland, lowland, low. He sank beneath the lowland sea. Ship, it sails upon the sea, and the name of the ship is the Golden Manatee. She feared she'd be taken by the Spanish Galilee as she sailed upon the lowland, lowland, low. Sailed upon the lowland sea.
Farewell to your bricks and mortar, farewell to your dirty lies, farewell to your gangways and gangplanks, and a heck with your overtime. The good ship Ragamuffin is lying at the quay, but I take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay.
I'm on my way down to the quay with a ship at anchor lays. To command a gang of nappies, I was told it to engage. Well, I thought I'd drop in for a drink before I went away, for it would be a trip on a government ship to the shores of Botany Bay.
Farewell to your bricks and mortar, farewell to your dirty lies, farewell to your gangways and gangplanks, and a heck with your overtime. For the good ship Ragamuffin, he's lying at the quay, but I take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay.
Well, the boss comes up this morning and he says, "Well, Pat, you know, if you can't get them navvies out, I'm afraid you have to go." So I counted up me wages and demanded all me pay, and I told him straight I'll emigrate to the shores of Botany Bay.
Farewell to your bricks and mortar, farewell to your dirty lies, farewell to your gangways and gangplanks, and a heck with your overtime. For the good ship Ragamuffin, he's lying at the quay, but I take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay.
Australia,
he'll go and look for gold.
There's plenty there for digging,
or at least he has been told.
Or I'll go back to my old job
and 100 bricks you'll leave,
because I live for an 8-hour shift on the shores of Botany Bay.
Farewell to your bricks and mortar, farewell to your dirty lies, farewell to your gangways and gangplanks, and a heck with your overtime. For the good ship Ragamuffin, he's lying at the quay, but I take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. But I take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. and the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we brave tars go skipping on the deck, while the landlubbers lie down below, below, below. The landlubbers lie down below.
We set sail and we were not far from the land, when our captain spied a mermaid off the bow with a comb and a glass in her hand.
Up spoke the captain of our gallant ship, and a brave young skipper was he. He said, "This mermaid has warned me of our doom. We will sink to the bottom of the sea."
And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we brave tars go skipping on the deck, while the landlubbers lie down below, below, below. The landlubbers lie down below.
Stepped the boatswain of our gallant ship, and a brave young laddie was he. He said, "I've got a wife down in Plymouth by the sea, and tonight a widow she will be."
And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we brave tars go skipping on the deck, while the landlubbers lie down below, below, below. The landlubbers lie down below. Up jumped the cook of our gallant ship, a crazy old butcher was he. He says, "I care much more for me pots and me pans than I do for the bottom of the sea." And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we brave tars go skipping on the deck, while the landlubbers lie down below, below, below. The landlubbers lie down below.
The gales blew hard and tossed our gallant ship,
and 3 times round spun she. Our fate was sealed as the mermaid had revealed, and we sank to the bottom of the sea. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we brave tars go skipping on the deck, while the landlubbers lie down below, below, below. The landlubbers lie down below, below, below. The landlubbers lie down below.
This just in. We've received an urgent message in a bottle from our dear friend Faruko. You see, Faruko's been exiled on a deserted island for quite some time now. Hope he's doing all right. It reads,
"Ahoy, mates! If you are reading this letter, it means you find it this letter that I throwed it in a bottle into the ocean for you to find it. Congratulations. I have missed you. Ahoy, it is your mate Faruko from the land of Dreamland land. Oh, it is so wonderful here. So many nice peoples that throw nice, soft things at you. And the gutters are lined with gold and flow with rum. But it's not the same as being with you because I miss you. But I carry you inside my heart. It gets very heavy. Sometimes I have to walk like this. But I find so much joy in having you there. And anytime I miss you, I close my eyes really, really tight and I go to sleep. It's Dreamland land. I digest. I'm here today to send you a warning. And tell you, share with you a tale. Something that has happened to me very recently. And I am here to warn you, first-handed, that if you give your heart to somebody who is not dancing on the same parchment of life in the book as you, sometimes your heart it gets torn like a petal from a flower, only to die, turn into dirt, and grow again the next season. Come gather round the young sailor lads and listen to me, please. And when you hear me tell, you'll pity me. I was a bloody fool in the port of Liverpool. This most recent time that I came home from sea. I remember it just like it was 9.5 years ago. Well, we were all glad to be home from the port of Sierra Leone. £3.10 a week, that was my pay. And with a pocket full of tin, I was quickly taken in by the likes of a girl named Maggie May. Oh, Maggie, Maggie May, they have taken her away to walk upon Van Diemen's cruel shores. She robbed so many sailors and the captains of the whalers, she'll never walk down Lime Street anymore. Oh, I can still recall the day when I first meted Maggie May. She was walking up and down New Orleans Place. She had a figure so divine, like a frigate off the line. Well, me being Faruko, you know, I just wanted to caress her face. Like a baby duck. Oh, Maggie, Maggie May, they have taken her away to walk upon Van Diemen's cruel shores. She robbed so many sailors and the captains of the whalers, she'll never walk down Lime Street anymore. Well, in the morn when I awoke, I was cold and I was broke. This is where it gets very difficult to understand because no jacket, wallet, jewelry could I find. And when I asked her where they were, she laughed and said, oh, Faruko, they're down at the pawn shop. I'm sorry, not sorry. Oh, Maggie, Maggie May, they have taken her away to walk upon Van Diemen's cruel shores. She robbed so many sailors and the captains of the whalers, she'll never walk down Lime Street anymore. Well, to the pawn shop did I go, but little did I know the coppers took that wicked girl away. And the judge found her guilty for robbing me. And now she's serving time on Botany Bay. It serves her right. But I still miss her. Maggie, Maggie May, they have taken her away to walk upon Van Diemen's cruel shores. She robbed so many sailors and the captains of the whalers, she'll never walk down Lime Street anymore. Jumping down now. Oh, Maggie, Maggie May, they have taken her away to walk upon Van Diemen's cruel shores. She robbed so many sailors and the captains of the whalers, she'll never walk down Lime Street anymore. Oh, that dirty, no good, cheating, stealing, backstabbing, dishonest, hurtful, spiteful, breaking my heart full, taking advantage of my trustful. She never really talk about her feelings. Now that I come to think about it, anytime I was saying, "What it seems like something is really going on with you. You can open up to me because I care about you." She never did. She was like a clam that has not opened yet because she hadn't opened yet. You know, you can't talk a clam into opening up. You can say, "Ahoy there, clam, open up." And how you can have a relationship like that with somebody like that? Like who? Like Maggie May. I love and miss everybody. I hope you're doing so well. Until the next time, Abbas from Dreamland.
Sounds like he's doing okay. Let's get back to the shanties, shall we? Hey, ho!
Was you ever in Quebec, loading timber on the deck, where you break your bleeding neck, flying on the Dutchman?
Was you ever around the Horn, where the weather's never warm? Wish by God you'd never been born.
Flying on the Dutchman, way ahead, away we go. Flying on the Dutchman, way ahead, away we go. Flying on the Dutchman.
Was you ever in Miramichi, where they tie you to a tree and the girls sit on your knee?
Flying on the Dutchman.
Was you ever in Fortune Bay, where the girls all shout, "Hooray! Here comes Shep with 10 weeks pay"?
Flying on the Dutchman, way ahead, away we go. Flying on the Dutchman, way ahead, away we go. Flying on the Dutchman. Ever in London town, see the king come riding down, see the king in his stupid crown, flying on the Dutchman.
Was you ever in Botany Bay, busting rocks in the sun all day, wishing you could sail away?
Flying on the Dutchman, way ahead, away we go. Flying on the Dutchman, way ahead, away we go. Flying on the Dutchman.
Now, was you ever in Amsterdam, courting Missy's by the hand? Well, you better look out for her old man.
Flying on the Dutchman.
Was you ever in Brazil, where a man can drink his fill? Another round?
I think I will. Flying on the Dutchman, way ahead, away we go. Flying on the Dutchman, way ahead, away we go. Flying on the Dutchman, way ahead, away we go. Flying on the Dutchman, way ahead, away we go. Flying on the Dutchman. Let's fly. Flash packet and a packet of fame. She sails from New York and the dreadnought's her name. She's bound for the west where the wide water go. Bound away to the westward on the dreadnought we go. Derry down, 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 Derry down.
The time of her sailing was soon drawing nigh. Farewell, ye landlubbers, we wish you goodbye. A pair of clean heels to you we will show.
Bound away to the westward on the dreadnought we go. Derry down, 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 Derry down.
boys and the girls on the pier have all flocked. The boys and the girls are all shouting, roll away to the westward on the dreadnought we go, Derry down, 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 Derry down. The dreadnought is waiting in the river Mersey, awaiting the tugboat to tow her to sea. And her down the rock light where the salt tides do blow. Bound away to the westward on the dreadnought we go, Derry down, 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 Derry down.
And now we are sailing in a wild Irish sea. Our passengers merry, their hearts full of glee. The sailors like tigers, the cocktail and blow.
And away to the westward on the dreadnought we go, Derry down, 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 Derry down.
There is a flash packet and a packet of fame. She hails from New York and the dreadnought's her name. She's bound to the west where the wine waters go. And away to the westward on the dreadnought we go, Derry down, 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 Derry down, 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 Derry down, 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 Derry down, 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 Derry down, 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 Derry down.
Now, why she chooses to spend her time hanging around with a bunch of scallywags like us, we may never know. But one thing's for sure, when we pull into port with her on board, folks think twice about messing with us. Here she is, everyone's favorite fiddler, Tsunami, singing a song about her homeland, the Bay of Mexico.
The wind from the east is blowing strong, way up Louisiana, blowing like a hurricane all day long. Round the Bay of Mexico, round the Bay of Mexico, way up Louisiana. Mexico is a place where I belong, round the Bay of Mexico. Been at sea for a year or more, way up Louisiana. I can't wait to get to the shore, round the Bay of Mexico, round the Bay of Mexico, way up Louisiana. Mexico is a place where I belong, round the Bay of Mexico. When I was a young lass in my prime, way up Louisiana, I danced suavecito all the time, around the Bay of Mexico, round the Bay of Mexico, way up Louisiana. Mexico is a place where I belong, around the Bay of Mexico. One of these days I'll settle down, way up Louisiana, with a caballero from Bimini town, around the Bay of Mexico, round the Bay of Mexico, way up Louisiana. Mexico is a place where I belong, around the Bay of Mexico, round 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 the Bay of Mexico. Way up Louisiana, Mexico is a place where I belong, around the Bay of Mexico, way
of Susiana.
You can find is
Ho-way, ho-wow, you most done.
She's a marked lieutenant, the blue star line.
Clear away the track and let the bullshine run. We're outward bound for the West Creek Pier. Ho-way, ho-wow, you most done. We'll the shore for the Liverpool beer. Clear away the track and let the bullshine run. To the high rig a jig and a jaunting gun. Ho-way, ho-wow, you most done. With the lies of Leo. Track and let the bullshine run. Hey!
When we're back in New York town,
ho-way, ho, are you most done?
I'll dance those Bowery boys around.
Clear away the track and let the bullshine run. The Margaret Evans on the Blue Star Line. Ho-way, ho, are you most done? She's never a day behind the time. Clear away the track and let the bullshine run. I rig a jig and a jaunting gun. Ho-way, ho, are you most done? With the lies I lay all on my knee. Clear away the track and let the bullshine run. Liverpool town, ho-way, ho, are you most done? I'll stand your whiskies all around. Clear away the track and let the bullshine run. To me, I rig a jig and a jaunting gun. Ho-way, ho, are you most done? With the lies of me all on my knee. Clear away the track and let the bullshine run. To me, I rig a jig and a jaunting gun. Ho-way, ho, are you most done? With the lies of me all on my knee. The track and let the bullshine run.
Our next selection is brought to you by our guitar player Ranzo. You see, long ago Ranzo lived a nice quiet life ashore with his love until a seafaring contract came up. You know the kind you just can't say no to. Well, I'll let Ranzo fill in the details. Most of them anyway. Here's Ranzo with a trip on the Kangaroo.
Once I was a sober man, I lived at home at ease. But now I am a mariner who plows the angry seas. I thought I loved seafaring life, I bid my love adieu. So I shipped away as a bosun's mate on board the Kangaroo. And it was haul, boys, haul, haul, boys, haul. Heave away the capstan, lads, and let's get up the trawl. When the winds start blowing and the ships are gently rolling, Fiona, Fiona, you were not true at all. Oh, think of me, she mournfully did say. When you are in some foreign land and I am far away, I won't be gone for very long, but for a month or two. And when I do return again, of course I'll visit you. And it was all boys, all boys, all. Leave away the captain, lads, and let's get up the trawl. And when the winds are blowing and the ships are gently rolling, Fiona, Fiona, you were not true at all. And when our ship was homeward bound from many's the foreign shore, so many the exotic gifts unto my love I bore.
Oh, that's right, there were tortoises from Tenerife.
And ties from Timbuktu.
There was a China rat.
And a Bengal cat.
And a Bombay cockatoo.
Okay, they've heard this. Boys, all boys, all. Leave away the captain, lads, and let's get up the trawl. When the winds are blowing and the ships are gently rolling, Fiona, Fiona, you were not true at all. Paid off, I sought her dwelling in a street above the town, where an ancient maid upon the line was hanging out her gown. Where
is my love. She's vanished, sir, about 2 weeks ago. With a handsome man named Moynihan who works for so-and-so. And it was all boys home, all boys home. Heave away the capstan, lads, and let's get up the troll. When the winds are blowing and the ships are gently rolling, Fiona, Fiona, you were not chill at all. I cannot say it was her wealth that stole my heart away. She's a starcher in the laundry for 1 and 9 a day. I never thought she would be false or either prove untrue. Till we sailed away through Milford Bay on board the Kangaroo, and it was all boys home, all boys home. Heave away the capstan, lads, and let's get up the troll. When the winds are blowing and the ships are gently rolling, Fiona, Fiona, you were not true at all. Fiona, Fiona, you were not true at all. Tough life of toil and strife we sailors undergo, and we don't even care when the day is done how hard the gales did blow. For homeward bound on the Arctic ground with a good ship taut and free, and we'll have our fun when we drinks our rum with the girls of old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic round, rolling down to old Maui.
Once more we sail with a favorable gale through ice and sleet and rain. Those native maids in the tropical glades we soon shall see again. 6 hellish months have passed away on the cold Kamchatka Sea, and now we're bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui.
Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic round, rolling down to old Maui.
The southern seas, now the ice is far astern, and them native maids in their island glades, they're awaiting our return. For the big black eyes even now look out, hoping some fine day to see our baggy sails heading for the gales, rolling down to old Maui.
Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic round, rolling down to old Maui. It's a rough, tough life of toil and strife we sailors undergo, and we don't even care when the day is done how hard the gales did blow. For we're homeward bound from the Arctic round with a good ship taut and free, and we'll have our fun and we drink some rum with the girls of old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic round, rolling down to old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic round, rolling down to old Maui.
was hard and the wages low. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Let us take our pay and ashore we'll go. And I think it's time to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow. And it's time for us to leave her. Oh, the skipper's bad, but the mate is worse. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. He will pull you down with a strike and a curse. And I think it's time to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow. And it's time for us to leave her.
There was rotten meat and moldy bread.
Leave her, Johnny, leave her.
There were times you wish you had a bed. And I think it's time to leave her.
Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow. And it's time for us to leave her.
Oh, the ship is old and she's sinking fast.
Leave her, Johnny, leave her.
The ship is old and she won't last. And I think
It's time to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow. And it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow. And it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow.
And it's time for us to leave her.
Well, friends, that's all the time we have for today. We want to thank you from the bottom of our black hearts for helping provide resources for With Hope to continue their work in suicide prevention. If you or anyone you know needs to talk about suicide, please have them call 1-800-273-TALK or text START to 741-741. And for more information about With Hope, please see their website at withhopefoundation.org. Thanks again, and we hope to see you all real soon. Anchors away.
Get your duds in order, 'cause I'm bound to sail tomorrow. Leave